Good day, everyone. This is Alvin again from the Philippines, and welcome to my 6th leaderboard for the Miss Universe 2019 pageant. So a lot has been added to the list of contestants this year. So there's definitely a lot of updates, and this made a huge scramble in my new top 20 for my 6th leaderboard. So it's going to be a very long discussion. So let's begin talking about my new top 20. Starting with my number 20, Australia. Priya Serrao. She's one of the most underrated women from Asia Pacific and African region. She's a very smart woman. She's a great speaker. And since she was crowned Miss Universe Australia, she has completely improved, especially on aura and physical aspect wise. I can definitely see her improvement in styling. There is something about her that screams possible dark horse. When she gets a placement, I cannot wait to say that I told you so. My number 19 is Croatia. Rkman. Croatia is one of my favorites this year, and I was a little sad that she has dropped in my list, but within the past few weeks, she was able to recover and increase her ranking in my personal list once more. She also looked great and keeps on looking amazing as time goes by, and plus she's been involving herself in a fundraising for a young girl with leukemia where they were able to earn a huge amount. I am not sure if this is one of the things that she will bring to Miss Universe, but this is such a tremendous achievement on her part. My number 18 is Panama. Mehr Eliezer. I will just echo once again the same comments that I share with other followers of her, that Panama this year got a Miss Universe kind of smile. Very beautiful. I cannot say yet if she's going to be a sure qualifier in the semifinals, but with how she is transforming and how she is working on her profile and making it stronger and impactful, I believe she's getting there. My number 17 is Great Britain. Emma Jenkins. It cannot be denied that Great Britain is one of the delegates this year that is very active when it comes to their charity works. But what I appreciate about her is that she never forgets to work on other aspects. Right now, her figure looked much better. She looked prettier than ever, and I can truly sense the feeling of determination, and she is very determined to give her country another placement in the pageant. With her quality, she can easily make that possible. My number 16 is United States. Chesley Christ. I still see USA as someone who could place in the semifinals and could potentially do well. But as of this time, with new contenders joining the list and others raising the bar even higher, this has resulted to me dropping her a few notches on the list. Plus, recently, she's been very active in many events. However, I am not sure yet about the advocacy or charities that she's been working with. I think that's a huge difference because many contestants are already working as hard as they can for their chosen charities. My number 15 is Dominican Republic. Clauvid, Daly. We have another contender with huge chance and definitely a beautiful black Barbie this year. She's got a great body, she's beautiful, and has transformed beautifully in her recent updates. However, even if I like her, I still want her to keep on working hard because there's a lot of candidates this year with huge chance, and there's a chance that they might actually cancel each other out because of the similarities of the physical appearance, and I'm talking about the huge curly hair. Another thing that worries me as well is that Dominican Republic sent Yaritza Reyes in 2013, which have the same features as her physically. I don't really see that as a bad thing, but I see it more as a repetition of candidates. The only question hanging now is, will that work? So we will figure out once the competition starts. My number 14 is Mexico. Sofia Aragon. I really do not understand myself as of the moment towards Mexico this year. I know Mexico is a very stunning woman, no doubt about that. She is great during her performance and during the national pageant. But based on what I have heard, read, and seen online, she is also a very intelligent woman, which I really respect. My concern is If given an option between her and other contenders, there's a tendency for me to choose other candidates over her. I don't feel some connection with her as of the moment. I commend her though for her hard work, for her charities that she's been working with, and for that I am really amazed. She's also been releasing some amazing photo shoots, but I am still waiting for that moment to feel that spark in her. My number 13 is Philippines, Gazini Ganados. I am 100% sure that I will be heavily criticized again in the comment section because of this placement. Let me just start by saying that Philippines this year is super beautiful and it cannot be denied. However, while other candidates are busy doing charitable works here and there, I am not really seeing that with her. And all the time, I keep on saying that's one thing that I really wanted to see from Gazini. And another thing that contributed to this drop is the Olivia Culpo from Colombia interview. If I am being honest, that was a really terrifying interview for me because there are many questions that she did not answer directly or questions where she did not give a specific answer, aside of course from the very safe answer that she's been giving. The Olivia Culpo from Colombia answer just dropped my jaw on the floor, and she did not even know the year she won, when in fact it was just a recent victory. My point here is, if you have a favorite Miss Universe, you're supposed to know their country and the year when they won. So unfortunately she didn't. However, I do believe that this kind of scenarios are the things that builds us and make us stronger. If she will listen to the feedbacks of the critics and take it constructively, this might actually help her learn more about the pageant and its history and realize that this is one area she really needs to work on. And if she will take her work really seriously, she might even come out as an improved candidate and do very well in the competition. So there's no need to panic. Everyone is still on their learning, improving, training, and preparation process. So hopefully, she'll come out stronger after that experience. My number 12 is Albania, Cindy Marina. I am very happy to see Albania doing so many activities within the past few weeks. She's been involved in a coastal cleanup. She received a certificate for keeping away stray animals from streets and giving them home. And of course, not to mention the numerous amounts of amazing photo shoots where her beauty is just making everyone speechless. Now, what's even amazing is that she will be working and training under Susie Castillo and Shandy Finnessy, who produced the likes of Olivia Jordan, who finished in the top 3 of Miss Universe 2015. If Albania will come out really strong after this and place very high, I would be very happy because there is no way that this super beauty will be ignored. My number 11 is France, Maeva Coucke. France is going to be a very strong force to deal with in this upcoming Miss Universe pageant. She's a woman who is already sealing herself in the semifinals and making sure that she's going to be one of the ladies that can be considered as an easy qualifier. She is one of the most charismatic performer once she comes out on stage. She is beautiful and she could potentially go even higher. Even if she's got a decent profile already, I would love for her to make it even stronger. My number 10 is Slovak Republic, Laura Longauerova. She is definitely one of my sentimental favorites and I am not giving up on her. I also think that she's being underrated by other pageant followers who is ignoring this amazing woman. Just by reviewing her national pageant performance alone, she's already giving us a performance that can be imagined being performed and showcased in the Miss Universe stage. Recently, she joined a fashion show where she gave a very solid performance, and honestly, just by watching her, you would expect that she is from a country that doesn't usually do well. You will not expect that she is from a country who doesn't usually do well in beauty pageants, because this woman is surely a diamond in the rough. I will definitely be screaming so loud if this woman will be called in the semifinals, and I am hoping that will happen. My number 9 is South Africa, Zozibini Tanzi. This woman is so edgy, so high fashion, and the more I witness and follow her, the more I am being convinced that South Africa is undoubtedly getting a placement one more time. I really, really love her beauty. Her hair is unique, her smile is captivating, and she speaks very, very well. And she's very smart too. I don't really see her as of the moment going as far as top 3, but I would love to see her in the next few weeks or months and see what will happen from there. This woman got some huge potentials, and with how South Africa is transforming and preparing their candidates, we definitely need to watch out. My number 8 is Chile, Geraldine Gonzalez. She's a law student, and what makes profile more interesting is that she is a volunteer firefighter in her country. That is just so cool. Chile is definitely bringing all the fire in the competition this year. From the time they made a comeback in the pageant, she is now the strongest representative I have seen so far from her country, which is why I would really love to see this woman get a placement. As what I've said before, Chile have been sending worthy and decent representatives in this pageant, and still they are ignored. But this year, I think this is the year and the perfect time for Chile to take that elusive placement that they truly deserve. She's a very beautiful woman. Her figure is insane. Her performance is outstanding. I mean, she's going to be a huge hit when the competition starts. She just needs to make sure to maintain consistency. My number 7 is Brazil, Julia Horta. I am loving Brazil because she is always updating us in everything that she do. New stunning photos every time, and actively engaging as well with her followers through her social media platform. I am still a firm believer that Brazil will place very high this year. In the year filled with huge, long, and curly hair, why not go short? And Brazil just did that. She's got a very stunning face, she's got a very fun and beautiful personality, great energy, and she's always very consistent with her looks, which is very, very important. Brazil, to me, is going to take their highest placement under IMG this year. And to be honest, I am very confident with that. My number 6 is Vietnam, Quang Thuy. Vietnam, I think, is going to be a huge surprise again this year. As what I've said before, if you are following her in social media, she is very, very active in different social works, and she is everywhere. I mean, literally everywhere. She is traveling here and there to do a lot of charity works, and I think that is really, really commendable. She posted a lot of new updates recently, and goodness, this girl is just beyond stunning. Her figure is amazing, her aura is very commanding, but in a good and positive way. And we all know that she knows how to slay on stage. Will Vietnam pull a back-to-back placement in the top 5? That is a strong possibility. My number 5 is Ireland, Fionnghuala O'Reilly. I am telling you, Ireland just caught a diamond with her. This is the year where Ireland is definitely in the running to be this year's winner because of being a strong contender quality-wise. She doesn't only have a very impressive profile, but she looks mesmerizing. Her body is great, her walk is strong, and she speaks very, very well. And all I have now are a lot of good and positive comments towards her. I seriously hope that she will deliver once the competition starts. And finally, I am not sure what charities she's been working with as of the moment, so I really hope she could give us an update about it, so that will also help in making her resume a lot stronger. My number 4 is Indonesia, Frederika Alexis Cull, and oh my goodness, this woman is unbelievable. Since my last leaderboard, there's definitely a lot of things that happened with Indonesia. She became a speaker at Asian Youth International Model United Nations in Malaysia. She visited the Miss Universe office and was able to meet with the president, Paula Sugart, and she did some photo shoot with Fadil Barisha and the Miss Universe sponsor, Sherry Hill. I mean, this girl is doing what a Miss Universe is should and will be doing. I have also seen a video of her in some kind of an event where she showcased her walk, and oh my goodness, this woman is definitely coming strong because she also got a very, very strong and decent walk. I told you, we are looking at a very, very hardworking and determined representative of Indonesia right here. And I am quite sure that she's still got a lot of surprises in her sleeves, which of course excites me very, very much. My number 3 is Puerto Rico. Madison Anderson. I dropped Puerto Rico a few spots, but let me just clarify that this doesn't change how much I love Puerto Rico this year, in that I am a really, really huge fan of hers, and I will be the first one to scream and cry if Puerto Rico will win this year, because she deserves to. I am very, very happy because I have a lot of people in Instagram who keeps on updating me on what Puerto Rico is currently doing, and I am just amazed at how active she is as Miss Universe Puerto Rico. She's been very busy in helping the victims of Hurricane Dorian. She's very active in her charity, which she started doing 5 years ago. I mean, this woman is raising the level of competition sky high. That is how amazing and strong she is as a contender. She speaks very, very well, and she's a very, very smart woman. Not to mention her jaw-dropping beauty, strong and confident performance. And let me just give this pledge that Puerto Rico is one of the flags that I will be holding once the competition starts, because I am just dying to see her win this year. My number 2 is Thailand, Pawinsudha Druin. And let me just start by saying the very obvious fact that she is a very stunning woman. She performed very strongly in her national pageant, and enough referencing her performance in Miss Earth, because we all know how she nailed the final question during the Miss Universe Thailand, which is miles better and stronger. Aside from that, if you are following her on Instagram, I am not seeing Catriona in her. I am seeing Pawinsudha in her, which is why it irritates me when people cannot move on and keep on insisting that she is imitating Catriona, which is not bad, but then again, she is doing her best to build her own style and label, which I think she is doing impressively right now. Thailand this year is working as hard as everybody else, and she's also very active in doing charitable activities, which made me very, very happy, because we need to see a Miss Universe who is amazing as a whole. She's got a great personality, she's very confident, but at the same time, very, very humble. With her quality right now, I would be very, very happy if Thailand will clinch and take home their 3rd Miss Universe crown after 31 years. And my number 1 for my 6th leaderboard for the Miss Universe 2019 pageant is Colombia. Gabriela Tafur. We can never blame Colombia for doing so well in Miss Universe. As a national pageant, they always make sure that their candidates are not only stunning but also a confident woman, a great performer on stage, and always make sure that they are super prepared for the pageant. This year, Colombia is a very, very stunning woman who looks really, really beautiful. She's also great on stage when it comes to performances. She is a lawyer, and she is a very, very smart woman. Señorita Colombia always makes sure that their winners are very active in social works as well, which is something that must inspire and must be followed by other national pageants. Colombia this year has been through many charitable works, and I have seen her video with children, and you can really sense the genuine and natural feeling when she speaks to these children. I will not be surprised if Colombia ends up in the top 3 once again, or even win the entire pageant. So what do you think? Who are your current favorites for the Miss Universe 2019 pageant? So don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe, because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. So for now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.